Hello everyone and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode we finished up the final few side quests I want to do before heading on with the main story, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing this episode. So here, next to this waterfall with the spiral valley where Juju was taken over here, is the entrance to Colony 6's kind of area. And this episode indeed, we are going to be going into Colony 6 in search of Juju and the mysterious bronze-faced Mechon that stole him from us. And this gets us, I think, our second to final landmark in Bionis Leg. Come on. Really? Well, it's further away than I thought. Should have started talking later, shouldn't I? There we go, the Bask Cave Passage. And with that, let's head through to Colony 6. Had to think about that there for a moment.
This is Colony 6.
It's like a fortress. Did people really live here?
So much has changed. It's only been a month.
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal.
Wait! We can't just rush in.
We could enter through the mine.
Mine?
There's a massive ether deposit under the colony. The first settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony. The mine is like a network of tunnels. It's much more complicated than the colony streets. They can't have figured it all out in the space of a month.
So...
She means it's the best route if we want to remain unseen.
You're catching on.
Great. So how do we get in?
Through the drainage outlet. It's just up ahead.
So that gets us our first Colony 6 landmark, which is Watchpoint Junction. But yes, Colony 6, at least this kind of outside area, does just have the same music as Gallplane. Also, worth noting, so there's the Mechonis there. There's the Bionis up ahead of us, and you can see the Bionis leg stretching down there, and, well, we saw it in a cutscene, we can't quite see it from this angle. This is one of basically the only places in the game you can actually see Colony 6 from, but not at the moment, but we'll get down to it in time. Also, apparently it's been a month since Charlotte joined us. I think even with all of our standing around waiting for the weather to be optimal for White Eduardo to fight us and some Toyclaws to go away, it hasn't been a month. But I guess they want the idea of some time passing. Despite being just the Gallplane music, Colony 6's area does have its own collectopedia. And so indeed I'm going to be gathering a few of these little blue blobs. It's not a big collectopedia if I show it, because Colony 6 is not a big area, it's a small collectopedia, so hopefully we'll finish it off literally this episode. But up here we have a couple of things. We have a shop and we have a quest, so we'll do some shopping first. Ooh, some useful art books here. Metal Blast, definitely. Heal Round, definitely. Sword Drive, absolutely. Berserker isn't great. Last Stand, not great. Not worth those art books at this point. So let's do some equipment and just check on our arts as well. And with that, this Nopon here has a quest for us. This is Dazza.
Dazza in big trouble. If Dazza not have that thing, then it's really bad. Oh, hello there. Only friends can listen to Dazza.
I don't know where I got only from.
Some Hoxes steal Dazza's proof of merchant, not on merchant status. If Dazza not have proof, Dazza cannot trade.
That doesn't sound good.
Dazza not know what to do. Friends must get it back for Dazza. Can friends do that for me?
How can you let them steal your proof of merchant status?
Oh, Dazza only look away for a second and they steal it. They want it because it's shiny. If friends not help, Dazza not know what to do. Will friends help Dazza?
So we need to find his proof of merchant status on the direction of the Splintered Path. Where is the Splintered Path, you ask? Oh, I thought I was closer to the edge than I was. Let's try that again. Where is the Splintered Path, you ask? Just down there. It's actually where we're going next, so it's the perfect place to look for Dazza's thing. So let's head down there. We'll walk back to the Watchpoint Junction, and then from here we can head down. I always forget that this bit is technically Colony 6, because I always just think of it as being Bionis Leg, because, I mean, listen to it, it's obviously Bionis Leg. and it looks the same and it sounds the same, but yeah, you get the section of Splintered Path, which is quite cool. I do like how much this game does play around with the kind of... Ooh, affinity going for Charlotte, apparently. I do like this game, yeah, it plays around with the kind of the horrifying geography you can have when you're literally, like, on the body of a giant titan. I've mentioned that before, but I will keep coming back to it over and over again because of how just unique it is. There's nothing really like this at all. Now here we might get a little look down at Colony... Ah, yes, there you go. Do you see down there? Colony 6. Oh, we're at Colony 9. This is Colony 6. But yeah, so you can see like that's in the back of the Bionis calf, and then they go to the knee over there, then up to the leg. Then we came over here to the Bionis gentleman regions, and there's no way around it, is there? Anyway, you'll notice there is an ether deposit over there, so I'm just going to speed over to there. And we're just getting into sunset now, which is the best time for views of Bionis and Mechonis, absolutely. We'll gather some wind crystals from here, because this is a decent deposit to get some agility shit for later. And just, you know, take on the views of the Mechonis and the sunsets. No, actually, what we need to do is, you'll notice, we can see on the map exactly where Dazza's proof of merchant status is, so let's head over there, speed her on. Oh, that's a vision! That's 2 Ambiglon turtles. Ambiglon, I missed it, now it's gone. Hopefully this will go some way towards helping the colony. There's something that's upcoming. So we need 2. Oh, we got our second Ambligon turtle. There we go. And more colony. Oh, third Ambligon turtle. And a Spirit Clematis. And there we go. There is Dazza's proof of merchant status. While we actually do want to, in the long run, continue along the Splintered Path. Actually, no. I was going to say we're going to head back to Dazza, but actually we won't immediately. We do want to head all the way out here. That promontory over there can be a very good place to see the full, the extent of Bionis Lake and Colony 9 as well. A lot of people don't think there's anywhere on the Bionis where you can actually see Colony 9 from, because in Venice, if you look up here, you can't see this location, you can't see Colony 6 and like the Bionis Lake from, or even the Bionis Sword from Colony 9, so yes, it doesn't quite line up geometry-wise, but I don't care, quite frankly. I'm willing to sacrifice some geometric accuracy for just the cool views that this game affords, and that's cool there, just seeing the final light of the sun fade behind the Mechonis. Never get tired of that. Anyway, you'll notice most of the enemies here are basically too low level to actually bother us, so we can get over here to the entrance to the Ether Mines. And with that, we have a warp point down here, so let's return to Dazza.
Yes, this Dazza's proof of not on merchant status that they stole. And as Dazza knew he right to ask friends, thank you so much.
I'm glad everything worked out. All's well that ends well.
And Dazza give you a thank you present for getting proof back. Dazza's so happy he cannot speak, but is continuing to do so anyway. Thank you so much, friends.
So with that, with proof of status completed, that gets us a Break 2 gem. And that is actually quite handy, and I think I'll try and put it on Shulk if I can. Yeah, it's probably better than Muscle Up. So, what Break does is, as you can imagine, it extends break duration. Oh no, it means our auto attack can sometimes inflict break. Do we want it on Ryan then? Has Ryan got... No, Ryan don't think... Yeah, no, Ryan doesn't have holes on his weapon. We'll put it on Shulk's then. Shulk's ability to break on his auto attack will be very handy, just because... as you can possibly imagine from we're going to be fighting Mechon for the foreseeable future, so certainly just having an additional ability to break can sometimes be handy, and Shulk and Ryan are the break and topple combo, so there we go. Well, let's talk to Dazza again, because he has another quest for us.
Oh, listen to Dazza, friends! Dazza think Monster might steal proof of merchant status again!
That doesn't sound good. Think of helping out, Shulk?
Dazza want friends to make this place safe for Dazza. If there are no more monsters, they cannot steal my proof again. Can friends do that for Dazza?
What's stopping you from doing it?
Dazza not frong.
Frong.
Dazza not strong. Friends strong. Friends can do.
Don't think that flattering us is going to make us say yes, but we are also going to say yes.
Dazza give you a really, really, really good thank you present. So friends help knob on merchants like Dazza.
So, defeat 4 yellow Ansols, 6 soft Hoxers, and 3 water Oopas who only appear in a rain or a thunderstorm. Let's roll. So, these are all fairly easy and low-level enemies, so we'll take out the Hoxers first. Ooh, a gold chest. Ooh, that Jaguar Lancer actually looks like it could be quite good. It is not, unfortunately. Ooh, those Emperor's Greaves are quite good on Rhine, though. Good defense, and also Means when he's revived with more HP, which can be very handy for someone like Ryan. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a lot of Ryan there, frankly. Wow, that is some powerful footwear. Some of the armor looks absurd in this, and it goes doubly so for the heavy armor. Like, that is just like, she looks like some kind of sparkly, futuristic, like, cyberpunk mechon. Insane. Anyway, let's keep killing Hoxers.
Did you see me? Did you see what I did?
Oh, I wasn't really looking.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
That's quite an amusing interaction, and it's one we've not seen before because it needs a bit more affinity with Ryan and Charla. Oh, there's a spooky glowing light to the Mechonis down there. Yes, there is. Oh no, that's just lights behind it. Right, that's the Hoxers down. With that, let's now go and take on some of those Antols. Okay, we've run out of Antols to kill up here. We're needing to kill one more, so let's head to the drainage outlet and basically work our way back along the Splintered Path. Actually, we need to make it nighttime first. Not nighttime, rainy, so we can take out those Oopas. Oh, well, here's a shit ton of Oopas, so let's start here. And that's the Oopas done, so let's just go and track down a final Antol. From that, we actually got what looks like it might be a halfway decent gun for Charla, and it is! It's slightly better than the one that she got on, but it's got 2 slots. So I will absolutely go for Electric Plus, because that makes Thunderbolt nice and powerful, and then just an Ether Up, because Charla should always have Ether Ups. And we got a final couple of Antols to kill here. Brilliant, we've got them all, so let's just finish up here and then head back up to Dazza.
Heroes come back! Now Dazza can work in safety!
I'm glad everything worked out.
If Dazza ever in trouble, Dazza know he can count on you.
I kind of smushed that together, but there we go. And that gets us some armor. And he has one final quest for us. Yes, while I said we were going to be heading on to Colony 6, I did slightly lie in that this episode is going to be mostly just this specific side quest, but we will go into the mines before the end of the episode, don't you worry.
Dazza in really big trouble. Friends just in time, friends can listen to Dazza. Dazza need to send a letter to Gerugu on Bionis leg, but Dazza cannot decide who will deliver letter.
That doesn't sound good.
Dazza cannot just ask anybody. Letter is top secret. Only Gerugu can read.
A top secret document? Are you sure you want to ask us to deliver it? Surely there must be someone more trustworthy.
Dazza trust you friends more than anybody in whole wide world. Dazza can only ask friends to do such important job.
I'm glad to hear that, but...
No time to stand around chit-chatting.
So this gives us secret mission. You have a top secret mission from Dazza to deliver a letter to Gerugu. So Gerugu, if you recall, was one of the pair of Nopon that we found on...
Oh, do not read letter. Dazza tell all about it when friends finish, so please be patient.
Yes, Gerugu is one of the 2 Nopon that are at the Traveller's Rest on the upper Bionis leg. So let's head over there. I'm ready for Immovable Gonzalez this time, by the way. Yeah, not making me jump this time, you ugly bastard.
Oh, Gerugu, you bring letter from Dazza?
He's like a Pokemon. I have to get into the voice by going Gerugu, and then I can get to it. Well, he has the same voice as Dazza, for some reason. Basically, because I have one Nopon voice, and it really hurts my throat, so I don't know why I keep doing it. Oh no, there's the Satata one, which also hurt my throat for different reasons.
You wait here for Gerugu. Gerugu give you reply. You cannot lose Gerugu's letter. It's really bad if you lose it. Thank you for helping Gerugu. Oh, Gerugu has smoked too many cigarettes.
And he gives us Gerugu's letter, which we now, of course, need to take back to, not Satata, to Dazza.
Oh, Gerugu sent reply for Dazza. Dazza, thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. Dazza interested in red thing. Dazza asked Gerugu to investigate some things, but Gerugu not finding conclusive evidence, so he's still working. Thank you for helping Dazza.
I'm glad everything worked out.
Friends take this top secret data. Maybe it come in useful.
So that quest kind of ties in with a lot of stuff we'll be doing later, much later, about something red. And this is like a game-long Nopon-related side quest about these red things. And this is the first we're hearing about it, but expect to hear more as we go forward. Anyway, with that, we've postponed long enough, so I'm sure you can give me an extra moment, where I'm just going to fill in the Colony 6 Collectopedia. So, flowers give us an auto-attack stealth gem. Alright. The animal category gives us paralysis resist 2. And the strange category gives us ether defense up 2. Meh. But having done the entirety of the Colony 6 one, we get warrior plate, which is heavy armor, which is meh. I think Ryan's got better heavy armor on, but let's see. It's better on the physical defense, less good on the ether defense, but then we lose that strength up. Oh, and good lord, is it hideous. Now with that, no more lies, let's head into the ether mine. And now here we are, getting our first landmarks inside here, because this is the ether mine now. So this is a new area with some creepy new music, let's let it play. Wow, I spent a lot of money there because that was a lot of handy art books. Yeah, the music in the ether mine is all right. It's by no means among the better. I think I may have bought Ryan a hat, which I've just immediately sold because I'm stupid. But yeah, it's not the best, and you'll get used to it over the next couple of episodes. But with that, we want to head further down into the mines.
Guys, kill the noise.
A Mechon.
I can't believe they've taken the mine too. That means the defense force and residents are... Oh no, Juju!
Keep it together, Sharla. Don't start panicking now.
Rhine!
You said yourself they can't have seized the entire area, right? I bet you they're holed up someplace safe. Juju is alive, and we're gonna find him.
That's why we're here. You can count on us.
Yes, it'll be fine. Rhine, Shulk, thank you.
So, of course, the Mechon have made it into the ether mine. As you would imagine for a place called the ether mine as well, there are ether crystal deposits everywhere. When we're done here, we can't, obviously we have to return to Colony 9 to do crafting. I expect to be doing an absolute ass ton of crafting. Unfortunately, because there are Mechon everywhere, there are many annoying things about the ether mine. But one of them is the fact that you essentially have to play as Shulk, because it's so infuriating to play as anyone other than Shulk when you're fighting Mechon, because you rely on a Monado enchant, and because we're constantly fighting Mechon, then we just have to play as Shulk for basically the entire dungeon, which is a little irritating. Anyway, I'll finish off these little flyboys. So with this, let's harvest this wind deposit over here, and you'll see this kind of area that we're at is just quite a complex, twisty mess of the locations are all called test pits, so clearly there's just a bit of digging and tunneling going on here. There's just some Crabbles here, which I think we can by and large avoid. Mechon will tend to start a fight with me down here, but Crabbles won't. So here is where we need to go. Is there an ether deposit down here? No, but there is a collectible, which is something. I think the Collectopedia is a smaller one in here as well. It's okay, it's not as big as Bionis Leg, but it's not as small as Colony 6.
An ether rifle. Gaddo!
Sharla, wait!
Gaddo!
I know that voice. Medic, is that you?
Otharon!
That's our cue, Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
So, we now have a Tharon as a guest in our party, and we'll learn exactly what his deal is after bashing in some Mechon. This is, of course, a... what's the word? Not optional. Non-optional. Mandatory fights. There we go, I think that's the word I was aiming for. But it's just Mechon. We've got ourselves in a bit of a problem here. Basically, this can happen sometimes when you fight against a great group of enemies, is everyone targets someone different, and you kind of chip them all down, but then you can all have problems with tension and stuff like that, but we should be fine here. Yeah, we've recovered it faster, plus these guys are still a fair few levels underneath us. We are a little bit over-leveled for the Ether Mine, so while it's not going to be just, we butter through all enemies, and the bosses should still provide a bit of a challenge, we're not at risk, put it that way. Anyway, when we take out the final Mechon, or not,
Medic, why are you here?
Sir, isn't Gaddo with you?
We have much to discuss. You'd better come with me.
Sir.
So, Juju has been taken by the bronze-faced one.
Sir, what about Gaddo?
Gaddo is gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
Gaddo and I planned a surprise attack to set everyone free. But we failed, miserably. When I woke, Gaddo was nowhere to be seen. Only his rifle remained. But he is alive. I can feel it. We may not be joined by blood, but he's like a son to me. I'd know if he were dead.
Oh,
Some of the people in Colony 9 got eaten.
Ryan!
Sorry. I forget I said that.
They don't kill Homs right away. If that bronze-faced one took him, we still have some time left.
Are you sure?
Boy, that blade was once Dunban's. I'm not sure why you have it, but we're going to need its full power.
You can count on me.
We're heading for the central pit. It's where they take all the Homs they kidnap. If Juju's alive, that's where he'll be. Gather your things, we're moving out. Juju! Gaddo! This is for you!
What? What?
You say something, Shulk?
No. It's nothing. Forget it.